Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Capricorn from the 17th to the 23rd of December 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, I put my email and my website details in the description box, so please send me an email. I've also put the decks that I'm using and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so click on these links to buy the decks. Don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You will find that interesting. So I will be putting out the 2019 reads for the general work and love readings or love spreads next week. So and I will be putting them into playlists, and I'll be putting the links to the playlists at the end of the general reading videos. So I hope you got all of that. Please don't forget to watch those readings. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with this general energy read, and I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. So the first card is the Bear, and it says danger, especially in money matters. So just watch your spending during this period. You've got the Door, so opportunities are waiting for you. So there are some things that are going to be coming in soon. And you've got the Owl over here. There's some good advice coming in from somebody that is wise. So you will be asking for some advice. Make sure that you're taking it because it's really good advice. So in the past, you've got some the Knot, which shows that there was something that was unsuccessful. So you made plans to do something and it didn't really work out. In the you've also got the Fan. There might have been some celebration, some party, or a romance, maybe something that you attended recently. So going into the future, you've got the Boot, which says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you've got these opportunities waiting for you, and in the future you're going to have to increase any kind of effort in order to bring those opportunities, to really open the doors for these opportunities to come in. And you've got the Leg, which says stepping into a new experience. So if you increase your efforts with the Boot, then the Leg comes in and you will be able to move into something new. So there is some opportunity coming for you. You just have to increase whatever efforts you have. You know, if you're putting out, if it's a job situation, putting out CVs. If it's a romance, you know, spending a little more time trying to attract that partner. So whatever it is, it will bring in a new experience for you. So I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to cut the cards. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles coming over here. So it's really a good time for abundance. So lots of money. It looks like, you know, lots of gatherings of friends. You probably have been doing a lot of entertaining recently as well. Maybe spending a lot of money entertaining a lot of people. But really a period of self-sufficiency, abundance, a very joyful period actually as far as money goes. So a lot of money has been coming in for you recently, and you are very, very financially independent with this card. You can see, you know, throwing a lot of parties over there, so managing to entertain a lot of people and not worry so much. Maybe you've been spending a lot of money on your house itself, because you can see this person's got this little castle over here. So maybe you've been doing some repairs, maybe you've bought a new home, but you are definitely very financially independent, that it's allowing you to work or do things that you've always wanted to do with your money. So what's going on around you? You've got the Three of Swords over here, and you've got it crossed by the Seven of Swords over here. So with the Three of Swords, it seems like there is some kind of, where you're almost cutting out things that are not serving you anymore, a pruning of your life, if you like. And you are now faced with this kind of crossroads. You've reached a point where you are making a decision about where to go next. And this is on this could be on an emotional level, or this could be even in your work life. So you've pruned out the things that are not serving you anymore, and you are now turning your back on all those problems, and you are now at a crossroads deciding what to do. You've got the Seven of Swords over here, so you have been dealing with a lot of people that have not been very supportive. There have been things that have been going on around you, rather sneaky things that have been going on around you that you were not aware of. So there might have been a lot of deceit, lies, gossip. You can see a lot of gossip going on over here. People making plans behind your back, saying things, backstabbing you. So all that has been going on around you. And it seems like this is all the things that you are trying to prune out, trying to get rid out from your life, and you're making that decision to move forward. So what's been happening in the past? You've got the Six of Swords over here, and here again, this is a card about moving away from any kind of dispute or problem that you've had. So you had some kind of event that happened earlier on in the year maybe, and you have now decided to topple out, get rid of all those arguments or problems or chaos or drama that you had. You're toppling it out of your life, and you've been trying to move on, trying to find a new path of enlightenment, moving away from any kind of stagnancy and finding that new path. Maybe you've decided to take a leap of faith or do something brand new, but you're definitely moving away from all that drama that you experienced, and that's been going on in the last year. So you've got the Four of Swords over here, a lot of sword cards, and it shows that maybe you've been spending a lot of time caring for your family, and you have let go of somebody that was somebody walked away from a relationship. Maybe you went through a divorce and somebody has walked away, and you have not spent you're not looking forward to seeing that person again. It seems you've allowed them to leave, and you are looking after sorting out your problems and looking after your family by yourself. So you're taking charge of your life again. You're doing everything for yourself. Maybe you're the sole parent, or maybe the sole person that's left behind with all the problems. You can see this person's got all the swords over here and still caring for this child. So you're the one that has been left behind to deal with the situation, and that's been happening in the last 3 months, and you let that person go. So whoever it was that gave you all these problems that you had with the Six of Swords, it's like you threw away all those arguments. You are letting go of that past. You allowed that person to carry on their own path. It seems like they chose to do something, and you are moving away from it. This is a very strange thing, because this man's got this man's feet in his hands. So maybe you feel like this person, grounded you in the sense that they didn't, whatever they did to you was so nasty, it incapacitated you rather. So whatever this person had done to you left you almost with no feet. So, you almost couldn't even stand up on your own 2 feet, if you like, because it seems like, you relied on this person who's left you quite a lot. And when they left, they took part of your independence with them. They took part of you away, and it's been very difficult for you to get back on your feet again, it seems, with this Four of Swords. And it was quite a horrific event. So it was a lot of drama, a lot of fighting. It happened quite suddenly. You've got the Tower card, and it's still playing on your mind. So maybe you're suffering from some kind of post-traumatic syndrome going on over there, where you're trying to deal with that situation because everything was completely destroyed in your life. You're trying to pick yourself up. You had to go, almost in the rubble of your life. You can see everything is there's no abundance, there's no plants, there's no greenery over here. It seemed everything was so stark. They seem to have taken everything, and they seem to have taken out even the abundance, and they left only, a lot of chaos, a lot of debris, things that it seems like your life almost fell apart during that particular period. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Wands over here. So whatever you're standing for, you need to stand up and defend yourself. You've got, if anybody is coming up against you, trying to say things or trying to give you any kind of grief, you need to, and there are people that have their opinions about what they think about what happened. You need to stand up for yourself. Now this man's holding this wand up, it's almost like a fork, a hay fork really, holding it up higher than everybody else. So it seems like, if you defend yourself, you will be the winner in this situation. It doesn't matter what these people have got to say. It seems like you will win in this situation. So what's happening with you? You've got the Five of Swords over here. So you are grieving that particular process. Whatever they did, it seems like, so you can see they seem to have toppled this. It seems like they even messed with your luck You can see the cards are all on the floor over here. And this person's head has been cut off with his brain out. So it's almost as though whatever happened, you couldn't even think clearly on how to deal with that situation. It might have, it looks like it was, a love situation or something emotional that happened. But whatever they did, and they did it in such a sneaky kind of way, that they left you so confused and unable to deal with that situation. They also left you penniless, because you can see this man's money bag is absolutely finished, empty as well. And they seem to have, toppled your whole life upside down and messed with your luck as well. You feel as though right now, you don't even have that luck there, and you can't even think clearly about it. So that's how you're feeling at the moment. You're in a state of shock almost about what had happened in this particular relationship. So what's going on around you? You've got the Seven of Pentacles. You are working very, very hard to accumulate money. You can see they're working the fields, but money is coming in and you're managing to save. You are managing to save. So you are earning sufficiently enough for you to save, but it's requiring a lot of effort on your part, a lot of hard work, maybe long hours in order for you to save this abundance with the Seven of Pentacles. So what you want is, you're looking for a new job. You've probably been praying for it, and you're looking for a new job offer that is going to bring you some more money. And you've got the angel over here. You're hoping that there is some divine guidance that is coming in for this new job. So it looks like this is what your hopes and fears, that you want this new job and you want somebody to help you get a new job. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Swords over here, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So with the Eight of Swords, you can see there's a lot of disputes still going on over here. You are still feeling very restricted. It seems like people are still talking about you behind your back. So, there is a lot of, chaos going on around you still. You are still fighting with this person, it seems. Maybe there's been like the police or something legal has been called in to try and resolve that dispute. So there might be some mediator that had been called in to sort this dispute out, because maybe it escalated to something that was not really nice. So that battle is still going on. It seems like you're still getting nasty messages maybe from this person, and you're still up in arms about it. But there seems to be somebody, the Knight of Cups, coming in to maybe save the day. You can see maybe you're going to be meeting somebody that is going to help you move away from the situation, because this knight is on a horse and the horse has got his back faced to this dispute. So maybe somebody coming in for you that's going to present some kind of invitation, some kind of offer for you, and that's going to allow you to move away. So some kind of social invitation coming in that's going to allow you to move away from all these problems that you've been going through. Maybe somebody very supportive, somebody that's going to listen to any kind of problems that you have, a shoulder to cry on, if you like. And then you've got the Knight of Wands, so you might actually be changing job or moving home, moving away from, so it looks like this knight is moving away from the home. So you might actually be buying a new home or moving away from that home to start a new job somewhere else, or you just want to relocate. So you might be thinking of doing that, moving away from whatever was past, whatever you thought was established, and buying a new place and just getting away from that situation. So that's basically what's that might be coming in for you as well. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this Wolfpack Tarot. So the first card is Decisions, and it says, realize the decisions you are making at this time can make or break your life. Seek good advice and you will make the right decision. So need to ask for some advice from somebody. And it looks like this Knight of Cups might be the person that you need to ask for some advice. There might be somebody that gives you some really good advice and allows you to make a very good decision. And then you've got cycles. At this time, the cycle in your life may be bringing a sudden change, disappointment, or famine. Know that this is about to change for the better, so be prepared. So this is almost like the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing for the better, and you will be moving away from any kind of thorny situation. You see this wolf moving away from the cactus plant. So whatever's going on is coming to an end. That cycle is ending. And you've got the Judgment card over here. It says finding yourself judged by others indicates courts, lawyers, lawsuits, illusions. It may indicate an angry woman or man. Are you judging others? Drop your judgment attitude and life will be easier. So you might be dealing with some kind of legal situation as well, and that is because of the the arguments or fighting that is going on, and that seems to be shown almost. Where's this card? Here. With this Eight of Swords, it looks like some legal, there might be a judgment, or there might be some kind of legal situation, some kind of legal intervention, or a police intervention almost, to try and, or mediator intervention to try and sort out this fight that is going on between you and the other person. This could also be that there might be some kind of lawyer situation, maybe restraining orders being called in to sort out the dispute that is going on in your life. Now, this cycle will come to an end. You need to make a decision to move on and leave all that behind you. But it looks like things will resolve themselves. It looks like you finally make that decision to actually move home. Just leave it all behind and buy a new place and move off, right off into the sunset, if you like. So a lot going on for you over here. You are trying to work very hard to accumulate this money. It seems like, all these problems, whatever happened was very, very disruptive with this Tower card, because that's still playing on your mind. It's still almost haunting you. And you're still dealing with the aftermath of the whole fight that is going on over here. People are still giving you a bit of grief about what had happened, and you are defending yourself in that situation. But according to the Oracle cards, it seems like everything will improve, and the cycle will change and will come to an end, and you will be able to, you will reach this point of financial independence. Lots of money coming in over here and allowing you to act independently and even buy your own home and move off. So things are coming to an end, and they will improve. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to watch your yearly reads, 2019 reads for love, marriage, and the general read. I will put them up next week. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.